All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in this word and truth sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying lesson. And the title is going to be The Elect Will Have Everlasting Honor. Okay? Everlasting honor for eternity. And as you see, the word honor, I have it pulled up. It says high respect or great esteem. And this is going to be for eternity. And the reason why the elect will have everlasting eternal honor is because the elect, beginning with the 144,000, which that's mainly who I'm focusing on in this lesson. Of course, it's not just the 144,000 that's going to be saved. You have a multitude of men, women, and children that make up the 1/3. But I'm focusing on 144,000, all right, which are the governing body of the kingdom to come, of Yahweh kingdom. Okay, the elites, so to say. And these are the men that's prophesying, that's on the highways and hedges week in and week out, standing stiffly and boldly for the names Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And the way the story is written, I was watching Elder Kazak video on my way to work, and he was going into, because it's written, some of the men of the Lord is going to be beheaded for not bowing down to the beast system, for not selling out, for not denying the names of our power, and the rest, that don't be beheaded, is going to be delivered when Yahweh Shah comes back. You're going to have brothers locked up, persecuted. The Lord said we will be hated of all men for his name's sake. It says in 2nd Esdras, there shall be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So, we're going to go through a lot. Brothers going to be tested. But when it's all said and done, it's worth it. Because everlasting honor is what the elect will inherit, man. It won't be a corruptible crown like Jake get on this side, these sellouts. Jake make it in the music world, might have a couple number one hits, but 10 years, 20 years later, you don't even know who those guys are, man. A lot of them end up broke, homeless, doing 9 to 5s, but not with the elect. All right, the elect will forever have honor, and your position will never be taken, man. The elect will be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah. So that in itself will bring everlasting honor and glory, which when you read some of the similar words, it says distinction, privilege, glory, fame, credit, importance, notability, respect. So that's what the elect is going to inherit. Now, I want to get First Maccabees, the 2nd chapter, because ultimately this is what, meditating on this is what inspired me to want to do this lesson, because the Maccabees brothers, the sons of Mattathias, they were men that was willing to die than to forsake our laws, our heritage. And I want to read what their father told them on his deathbed. So this is First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 49. It says, now when the time drew near that Mattathias should die, he said unto his sons, now have pride and rebuke gotten strength, and the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name. And as you read on, he's mentioning our forefathers, just how, Hebrews, the 11th chapter, mentions our forefathers and the faith that they had. So he was telling his sons, he was exhorting them, encouraging them to not forsake our heritage, to stand on what we believe. And the reason I'm bringing this out, because this is the spirit that the hopeful elect is in. When we come into Jacob's trouble, when Esau demonizes us, when he fully persecutes the church, because it's going to happen. The Lord put us on game. He said, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will persecute you also. And that happened. You read the book of Acts, the apostles were persecuted, were locked up, and it's going to happen again. Esau, it says he shall come down with great wrath because he know that he have a short time. See, this devil, he's going to come full force on the men that's calling upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. His main target is going to be the elect, but he's also going to get these guys in these other camps. And that's why the scriptures say, then it shall be known who are my chosen. Because a lot of these dudes going to fold like toilet paper, man. When that time come, because a lot of guys, they're only doing this for vainglory, money, attention. You have a lot of guys out there that's really not sincere, man. You have agents. But the true men of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to stand bold, man, and be more willing to die than to deny our faith, because we're in a world where it's not popular to believe and trust on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. What's popular in this world is wickedness, and see, the whole world is going to be against us, man. Our own people going to be against us. Our own people going to blame us for prophecy coming to pass, for all hell breaking loose, for judgment going up. Hey, we're getting ready to be hated. But the Lord going to be with us, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua going to be with us and our families. And I say that through faith. I believe that, man. The Lord, he didn't give us, brothers didn't had dreams and visions, man. He didn't give us those visions for no reason. He gave us those visions for comfort. Brothers' wives had visions, to let us know that he's going to be with us. But see, that's what's going to get us, Lord willing, with the elect, everlasting honor, is not denying Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua when the whole world is against us. Just like during this time, because you had wicked ass Israelites that was going to our enemies and selling out, man, snitching on the Maccabees brothers, bearing false witness against them, making up shit to cause our enemies to come war with them, and these men, they did great noble acts, man, and they have everlasting glory, and these men are of the elect. I say that, through the spirit. These men are of the elect, man. They're written in the book of life. All right. They're here today. And when you go to First Maccabees, I forget which chapter it is, when Jonathan had died, he died in battle. And he had 3,000 men, and the men were afraid to where it was only 800 left. And he was like, God forbid that I should run and flee, that I should bring a stain upon my honor. And he died manfully in battle. See, honor, having a great name was very important in the ancient world. Because having a great name would help your family. It would help business. It would help, you have a son and you want a good wife for him, or you have a daughter, you want a good husband that can bring, you know, benefits to you as her father. Because marriage ultimately was a business. You having a good name would give you access to a lot. People would respect you. People would know. People would trust you. People would be more willing to do business and work with you so that your legacy can grow. You know? So let me get let me see. Say a good name endure forever. And this ain't gonna be a too long lesson. Here it is. Sirach 41 and 13. It says, a good life have but few days, but a good name endure forever. You see that? So you have certain of our people that so-called live a good life. They're able to travel, you know, but they don't have a good name. A good name endure forever. A good life is temporary, but see, the name King David, King Solomon, those names are still being spoken to this very day. The men that we read in the scriptures, these men are still being talked about today. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Noah. These names are still being spoken. That's what was it? A good name endure forever, man. So Lord willing, we the elect, our names for eternity, our names is going to be, praised. Brothers know what I mean by that. Brothers going to have honor. Brothers is going to, when hey, you going to know the elect in the kingdom. A billion years, a trillion years later, when we didn't multiply throughout different planets, the elect will still be in that high position. They will still be respected and honored for standing stiffly for the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, because ultimately that's how we're going to inherit this everlasting honor. Let me get that. Second Ezra, the second chapter. This is verse 42. It says, I, Edra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Now are they crowned and receive palms. It says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. You see that, man? So these men that stood so stiffly for the names Yahweh Yahweh Shah will inherit everlasting eternal honor in the kingdom, man. And you can't put a price on that. Being a joint heir with Yahweh Shah, you can't put a price on that, man. And that's what we desire. That's why, Lord willing, the Spirit be on us. Whatever we got to endure during Jacob's trouble, Lord willing, the Spirit is on us to endure it and to not fold. Because we don't want to fold, man. We don't want to go into the kingdom through the seed of the elect. And the scriptures say, Son shall wait to everlasting shame and contempt. Have our head down because we folded. No, man, Lord willing, the Lord is with us and gives us the strength we need to not fold. Everlasting honor, man. That's once again, you can't put a price on that. And that's what the elect will receive. Okay, so, it's more scriptures I could get, but, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.